This bucket here is about, or if you're Canadian, about 14 years old. It's got a crack here again. It's been repaired in the past, so I'm going to get it in welded up before it twists, because once it's twisted they're never the same. We'll get that done now while it's a bit damp. It's day 361. It's a little bit sticky on top still because there's been like a real heavy dew, so we're going to see if it dries up a little bit before we can get any fertiliser on. So we've got a bucket that's cracked. We'll sort that out, and we're going to dig a gas gun out for a field of oilseed rape that the pigeons are just demolishing. Everyone goes, oh, can we come shooting? But then no one ever turns up, or they all want to come on the same day. Alec walking like an Egyptian, just pacing out. It's raining here for him where it's wet. I don't know whether you can see the wet rain on the window, but it's basically really fine drizzle, and it doesn't look like we're going to get any fertiliser spread today. It's just going to make a mess, but it's that fine it's hard to see. Chipper's up getting diesel. There's an oil leak on it, so we're going to try and sort that out as well while it's down here. Remote's not working. We're going to send the transmitter off and see what they can do. Cut this off here now, and we've got the modification. What do you reckon? Gotta put it on. Good way with that deer stalker.
Let's have a look at it. One second. Jury. I can't.
The £10 tool man's here. Essential supplies for the summer. Just on the chipper now, we've got, this is the feed wheel that feeds the chip in to the rotor, and we've got an oil leak in here somewhere, but Richard's took it apart, but it doesn't look that wet considering the pile of oil we had on the floor, so don't know whether it's the motor or one of the pipes just weeping. We might have to start it up and run it to see. Quick dinner now before the Fenton John Deere, the Fenton JCB dealer turns up. See if we can do a deal on this Fenton. Adam's done the modification on this, so Shelton sent us this, and Adam's made this bracket now, so it makes it stronger, and then that's a shear bolt, so if anything goes wrong, it can do the shear bolt rather than twist or bend this, because I think we've broken this twice now. I think we broke it once here a few years ago, and then we broke it there the other week. So now it's shear bolt protected. For them wells.
Not too shabby for an orange.
It's alright, isn't it? Need a linchpin in that pin there though. Sam's birthday tomorrow. Don't forget to say happy birthday in the comments. So how did you get to farming, Sam?
Well, I basically come on Saturday, sat on the tractor with Adam, and he put me on the combine with you, and he put me in an apprenticeship. And yeah, still here now, 5 years later.
You just can't get rid of him. No, basically Sam come sitting on the tractor one day with Adam when we were carting grain. We pulled in the field and the header needed putting on the combine, and obviously the pins were locking it to the trailer, so Sam jumped off the tractor and with the pins on his own. I thought, seems a good lad. So we give him an apprenticeship. So it just shows you shouldn't look at the first impression. No, he's not a bad lad if he gets up in the morning. But yeah, he's been here 5 years now. So if you want to work in farming, you need to be self-motivated and keep it up. Adam 7.5 can't quite lift the drainer. It's a bit of a shame, but it is a John Deere. That's why the bit for the JCB was 350 quid. It come on its own pallet. But we actually only need one bit of it, so.
It wasn't 350 quid.
How much was it?
It was 350. 240 or something.
240? I thought it was 350.
No.
But I only need that bit.
There was one part number.
Is it?
Should be 150 then, shouldn't it?
Should have checked that before you traded it in, you know. Bit of digger action at the bottom of the yard. They've obviously been screening through the stone. One digger's throwing one pile up and the other digger's throwing the other pile up. Or it's going to tip over in the back there, the JCB, when we climb up the pile. And then Rich is doing some double chipping where, like I say, we chip it twice to get it a bit finer so it's better going through the boiler. Still not got the remote working, we need to send it off or get them to send us a new one, clip the transmitter onto it, see if that works. So after a grueling 3 hours of negotiations on the fast track on the 724, we've managed to come to a deal that basically adds up for me to swap them. Over the next sort of 2 or 3 years, the tractors won't cost me any more than they're currently costing me now, because we've managed to sort something out on the servicing and come up with a monthly figure on the finance that works. And also I've had something in the post from Feel Vegan Agri. Oh sorry, no, Feel Alive Agri. So we'll see what it is. It's a hoodie and look at the sleeve. It's hard doing you filming when you do it all yourself. Look at that. So I don't want to get it dirty because I'm doing some welding in a minute, so I'll put it on tomorrow. But yeah, check him out on Instagram. Feel Alive Agri. If you look at it quick though, it nearly looks like it says vegan, but it's probably because I'm obsessed with slagging vegans off on Twitter. Load of wheat has just gone out today. Normally when a load of wheat goes out this time of year, it doesn't make the pile get much smaller, but considering the pile was so small anyway, it's made a massive difference. So, you know, another 5 or 6 load and there'll be nothing hardly left, which is just a shame. I'd like to have, you know, 500 or 600 ton left in the shed at this time of year, but instead we've got about 200 or something like that. It's ridiculous, but that was just last season. So hopefully, fingers crossed, things will get better for this year. Really sticky this morning. It's only just drying about enough now to go spreading fertiliser. It's a bit late in the day, so we're going to leave it till tomorrow, then it's even drier and it'll be better. And we've obviously been fixing the drain and different things, and I've been sorting out these tractors. Everyone thinks that you have to have money to buy tractors. You don't. You just use finance. You know, we have a monthly figure that we pay to keep the tractors going, and every time the deal adds up, they just go. That simple. There's no point in buying them outright. You just end up with taking all the depreciation on your chin. If you get a problem down the line and you run them for longer, you're paying repair bills, you're buying tyres, you're more servicing costs and different things like that. So literally, they're here a year or two. Swap them in, get some new ones, and off we go again. If anyone wants to just run in 724 on a 69 plate, speak to Clark and Pullman. Same with the Fendt. If anyone wants to just run in Fendt, speak to Clark and Pullman. Nice load of drainage pipe there, ready for when we see if we get some draining done over the next few days, if it still stays too wet to sow. My dad's got a dad joke. Come on, what have you found?
Dead bird on the magnets.
My dad's found a dead bird. This is like a cast thing stuck to the magnets in the boiler. It's obviously off a, I think it's off a bird table, because we've got one similar in the garden, haven't we?
Could be.
Actually, it's not the same. They're like 3D birds, but it definitely got stuck in the ash auger. It's like a constant job cleaning these, especially moving that sugar beet stuff, because it just sticks to it and makes them really dusty. Anyway, Sam's just rinsed this one off now. This is today's quiz question. The handle is broken. It would normally be about 6 foot long. Does anyone know what that is? What it's used for? If you do, leave a comment in the box. That's all welded now, but that bit's not. I forgot. I keep forgetting. I asked a few months ago what everyone did for a living. Obviously, a lot of people are farmers and stuff, but it'd be interesting to know who aren't farmers that are watching. So if you want to leave a comment in the box, that'd be great, and then I can get a gist of what might make things more interesting going forwards as well if I carry on. That's about it for today. I'm tired negotiating for tractor deals. And then they're ringing me tomorrow about the sprayer as well. So keep watching, keep liking, keep subscribing, and I'll see you all tomorrow.